Now in this video, we're going to go ahead and go over on how Brawadis' cousins are going back and forth on social media. And this has to do with Nour and Mandi. And then also, Mandi's sisters as far as Jessica, and them pretty much all unfollowing Nour, in which I'll go ahead and give you a breakdown and also show you videos explaining this better, in which was by a TikTok creator by the name of Spill the Tea with Mira. So the credit goes to her as far as the videos in which she put out and kind of explained, as I'll be covering them throughout this video and kind of just show you what's going on. And also Brawadis, kind of opening up on social media about this and kind of making a joke out of it, in which people didn't really know whose side he was on, whether that had to do with Nour or Mandi. So as you guys know, Nour and Mandi are cousins of Brawadis and FaZe Rug, and you can see on how close they are. They were even once spotted, together in a picture, and their whole family is pretty close as they all make videos, together. But this all started out after Nour posted a Instagram story as of 3 days ago, and it went over by saying, "You get your morals from who your parents are. My dad, tow truck driver who works 16 hours a day. He put out a fire on this man's truck and it started back up again. The man doesn't have money, and my dad is the man my brother and I were raised by, so I will always do right." And Mandi ended up reposting this video as far as reacting to it. And this is something in which Nour, posted out of nowhere, and no one really knew why she was posting this or why she was kind of showing appreciation for her dad. But as you can see right here, Mandi reposted this, as the username is Mandi Brawadis. And it goes on by saying, "Funny you say this when you haven't seen your dad in 2 years because you threatened him and called the cops on him and he's scared of you. LMAO, don't lie." Now, a lot of her family are starting to unfollow her on Instagram, in which they pretty much see each other often. And the only person who is speaking out about this is Nour and Mandi, as others have pretty much just unfollowed her, as you can see the pictures right here. And Nour decided to respond to Mandi by showing a FaceTime photo. And it goes on by saying, "My dad, who I adore with my whole life, my best friend, got me my first and second Benz, paid out state tuition for my dream college, does everything for us." And this was replying to, Mandi by saying on how she's not on good terms with her dad and how she pretty much supposedly called the cops on him and did all this stuff, as it seems like they are on good terms. And you can see on how there's like birthday balloons, in which maybe her dad called her on her birthday, or Nour ended up calling him on his birthday. So yeah, I'll go ahead and show you a video on this explaining more about it so you can understand, what's kind of going on, rather than me just showing you photos and screenshots. So here's a video in which was posted by Spill the Tea with Mira, and she pretty much explained the overall topic of what's going on.
Oh my god, guys, there's so much tea that we need to discuss. So if you know Nour, she's Brandon and FaZe Rug's cousin. And what Brandon and FaZe Rug are known for, they usually get their friends and cousins to make videos for. And today's tea is between Nour and Mandi. Which, fun fact, they're like literally both are sitting next to each other in this photo from Brandon and Brian's, I think that was last Christmas, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, Nour posted this on her Instagram yesterday. I think someone DM'd her something that pissed her off, and she was like, "You get your morals from who your parents are."
Now it seems like everyone who's associated with Brawadis or FaZe Rug has unfollowed Nour, and who knows what she ended up doing to kind of just go out about this and post this on social media, pretty much coming after Mandi, in which Mandi ended up responding back. And more people like Caitlyn, in which is FaZe Rug's girlfriend, ended up unfollowing Nour. And if you guys don't know, Jessica and Caitlyn are pretty much like best friends, in which they ended up going to school together, as you can see from these photos in which they've taken, whether it was on Christmas or going to an amusement park, and kind of just showing that they're, close together. So it seems like Caitlyn knows more about this as well, as far as what's going on in the family with Nour and her coming after Mandi and her sisters. And here's a video kind of talking about this so you understand what's going on.
I'm not really sure why why people are surprised that Kaylin unfollowed Nour as well, because if you know FaZe Rug and you have been watching him for a long time, you know that Kaylin and Jessica are actually best friends and have been best friends, I think, since like middle school. And from these photos, you can tell that they have a really, really close relationship. So I'm pretty sure if Jessica and her sisters have beef with someone, Kaylin is probably going to have the same beef as well. And she doesn't have to have beef, but like if they unfollow someone, Kaylin is definitely going to unfollow that person as well. So I wasn't surprised about Kaylin unfollowing her, but the person that I was surprised about was Stephanie, because her sister Chanel still follows Nour, as well as Sherman. He also follows Nour.
Now, someone else who decided to chime in on this was Brawadis himself, and people don't know if he's joking or just trying to make a laugh out of this situation, but he went ahead by posting a TikTok video, and he ended up putting in quotation morals, in which this probably has to do with Nour, and the caption goes on by saying morals, yeah, okay, and who knows if he's trying to start drama, but he did respond to this as far as the video in which he made. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you a video in which explains this situation, also Brawadis's response in which he made on a TikTok video. So here's that video, and also Brawadis kind of speaking out about Nour and Mandi.
Update on FaZe Rug's cousins are... Seems like I was wrong as well as you guys, because I'm not the only person that thought Brandon's latest video on TikTok was about Nour. Turns out he wasn't throwing any shade about Nour. He said that this is just a song and it's weird for us to think that it's about his family, and that he's literally just making a TikTok, and that we should leave him out of the drama because he's not involved. Which I do respect that he came out and said that to get himself out of like the whole drama between Nour and Mandi. But I'm not gonna lie, the timing of that specific video and sound that he used, and how he quoted it morals, while Nour at the same day or the day before posted that on her story, was a bit shady, and that's why we all thought that. But I am guessing, according to Brandon, he's not in the drama. He wasn't throwing shade at her. And also, for anyone that comes at me and saying that this is family drama, it's not your business, you guys shouldn't be talking about this, they literally put it out to the public. So Mandi didn't have to screenshot Nour's story and throw shade at her if they didn't want the public to see this. Because she probably has her phone number. She could have texted her. They could have phoned. They could have... But for her to post this story, that means she doesn't give a... and she's fine with people knowing about this drama.
Anyways, now it seems like Nour has reached out to this TikTok creator by the name of Spill the Tea with Nira, and she went out by DMing her and pretty much going out of her way by explaining on how she doesn't want to entertain this on social media, and that she has school and she also is on a 9-to-5 schedule. So I'll go ahead and show you the last video based on this, in which it has to do with Nour's response to what happened with Mandi, her sisters, and others as well.
This is going to be the last video I make about the FaZe Rug cousins drama, because I'm going to respect the message that I got from Nour. She actually messaged me at 10 a.m., but I'm sorry, I only saw the message right now after I posted the last video. And I don't even know if I should post this, but to be honest, I feel like I should post this because all of you guys in the comments calling Nour fake and that she likes to be problematic and cause drama, that isn't true, because from the message I received, it seems like this is a genuine, mature person. And when I tell you, for her age, she's so mature compared to the other person in this drama that seems like to like the clout that she's getting. Mind you, I think there's like a 10-year difference according to the ages that you guys told me. But basically, Nour said that if people want to come on the internet and be petty at their big age, instead of clocking into a 9-to-5, that's their problem. But that's why she's not going to respond to anything. And she doesn't want this to blow up anymore because it truly did affect her. Which again shows her personality and how good she is compared to the other person. I don't know the other person, but it seems like from the way that she responds to other comments and the shade and the reposts that she has been doing on TikTok, seems like she's enjoying it.
So yeah, that's going to be the end of the video. Comment down below, what do you think about this overall situation based on Brawadis chiming in? Nour coming out on social media pretty much out of nowhere after Mandi and her sisters, and then other people like Caitlyn being involved as far as knowing what's happening and unfollowing Nour. But if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications so you're always updated on my next video, and I'll see you in the next one.